is Jackie, and I am here with the gents of Radkey. Your new album, Bedroom Sand, comes out July 14th. How exactly did you guys pull off sneaking into Syracuse University to record it?
Well, we so am I going on your thing?
You're good.
Okay. We played a show in Syracuse, and because sometimes you're trying to get a show in New York and you got to do like Rochester or Syracuse. So we played Syracuse, and we met this professor there, Jim, and he worked with sound recording. He teaches sound recording and technology, and he was like, we've got this state of the art studio on campus. So if you want to come do anything, you should come do that. And we're like, well, we have an album all written and ready to go. So like, let's do it. So we ended up during the summer break, we ended up going over there and recording just the whole thing. And it was cool.
Yeah.
It helps to know people, man. Teachers.
Right.
Best.
Right.
What was the vibe like, tracking an album on an empty college campus?
It was cool. I thought it was sort of an inspiring situation because we had never even been like on a campus really and been able to walk around and check it out.
Right.
So it was cool. Like it was a lot more casual, than you would think, but it was still fun because we're like there and we're doing, because usually they use the studio for archiving and like jazz and stuff like that. So we were in there being loud and doing crazy stuff.
Yeah, rocking it out.
I think that's probably like a nice change up for everyone involved. You mentioned the album's lead single, Ready to Burn, was specifically written kind of with the live show in mind. And after dealing with so many ups and downs in your career so far, why write a story about being nostalgic and growing up on the road?
Well, we wanted to capture that type of like 90s rock vibe where there's like a bouncy, catchy type of thing going. And we're thinking, one of the funnest parts about being in a band was like, staying up, playing video games and like watching TV and stuff and being on the road. And we were just thinking back to those times, like, let's bring some of that vibe back and actually put it into the music and reference some of it pretty directly.
Most important question. What superpower would you have if you could have one?
That's a good one. I think teleportation would be pretty cool.
Cheap, good and nice and cheap with gas prices.
Right.
Right.
I would say super speed.
Super speed?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the power to like harness and like kind of become like lightning powers, because then you get the speed, the invisibility, and then you get all kinds of stuff with that.
That's cool.
I like that. That's good thinking. The track drops some incredible name checks. Speaking of gaming, how do you balance sort of the aggressive punk with the sort of nerdier hobbies that you guys have?
Well, I mean, sometimes back in the day, what you would do is you would be pretty vague about the references and you would talk about them in times like these. But this time we thought, let's reference some things like directly and by name and like mix it in with the rhymes of the lyrics and stuff like that. And that was fun. Like, it's the first time we've ever done it, I believe. I think usually we're pretty vague about the nerdy stuff, but like it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the album is fully self-released. How does it feel to have full and complete ownership over every aspect of this record?
It's awesome. Like it's just cool to be able to record and put it out when you want to. Like you decide when the songs are good enough. You decide pretty much everything, and it's cool because then you're even with the mixing. Like you're just get it to where it sounds awesome to you, and then you throw it out there. It's been cool.
You've even had to run your own booking and management and every aspect. So what's the biggest myth when it comes to the music industry that you really had to break or unlearn in order to survive?
Oh, I mean, I think that you have to have a label or something to be able to do anything or make any type of uh, waves. Like it's all about just making sure you have the quality, and it took a long time for us to learn how to produce a record, because I would say we were self-produced Green Room, and we were really happy with the way that sounded. And we were like, oh man, I guess we can do this like even without a producer, and you just keep taking steps like that, and you're like, man, I guess you can really do all this stuff on your own.
Yeah.
Especially with technology now, I think, especially since probably when y'all got started, have access to more professional technology that kind of aids things as well as
Totally.
some college professors too.
Right.
I also read that you recently finished your 4th annual RadFest in Kansas City.
Yep.
Thinking about that festival lineup, why was it so important to kind of break the mold versus like massive festivals that have corporate agencies doing all the work? What did sort of self-producing everything give you the freedom to do?
Well, I mean, you get to pick the bands, you get to decide what the theme is, and that's really cool. And yeah, like that's been like kind of a dream. So like, yeah, the RadFest has been cool. Like,
Yeah.
love having like a festival, and there's a lot of things that we want to do. Like we had grown catnip that we were selling, freshly dried in little baggies,
Yeah.
and it just smells like spearmint. And yeah, we sold those, and I want to do more like crazy things with the festival, but we're just not exactly sure yet. But keep thinking outside of the box on it.
Yeah. Still growing it,
Mm-hmm.
What were some highlights from RadFest?
We shot our Ready to Burn music video there. We were like, hey, everybody, pull your phones out. Let's shoot the video while we're playing this new song, and then we'll just send it over to the email, and we'll cut together a music video. And so that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely is a good use of, that's a great way to kind of really use what you're doing there. What role do music videos have in 2026 when we haven't had a channel to watch them in a long time?
Man, it's kind of like just content. It's like a little piece of creativity, and the more creative you are with it, the better. And it's just something that I think these days is chopped up and spread around, kind of. Like, I think that's pretty much the benefit of a music video these days.
Mm-hmm.
You guys grew up homeschooled in Missouri, spent your childhood listening to your father's punk and metal albums. Do you think Radkey would be what it is if you had gone to a traditional public school?
No, we wouldn't have had the time to crunch and just practice all the time. Like, that's something that we were doing, and yeah, that was a big game changer, being able to just focus on the music and practice all the time.
Yeah, and engage in all of the nerdy things that we wanted without Emmett,
Well, as a public school teacher, I have to say, like, I'm very envious of that. That sounds like, if you could make your own curriculum, band would be an everyday class. That's
right.
great. I also read that you are fans of one of my favorite movies, School of Rock.
Yeah.
If Jack Black walked into your rehearsal space, what's the first song you would want to play for him and why?
Oh man, I might say Victory, because it's kind of funny, but it's also really in your face, and I think you would like that song.
Yeah, Victory is a good one. Romance Dawn, maybe.
Yeah, Romance Dawn would be good too.
I would just like to be in Jack Black's presence. Like, I'll take that, that would be great enough. The music industry really has evolved a lot since y'all got started. How do you manage to stay authentic when it comes to social media and avoid just sounding or being a human commercial?
Oh man, that's tough. Like, because when you're doing like this type of stuff, you're really focused on the creativity. So it's all about trying to be yourself, but also just making sure you have kind of a camera on sometimes. I think that's kind of it. Just so then you're not forcing anything, but also like, yeah, it's kind of important these days to have like a social media presence and to be pretty online. Like it seems like it helps you a lot. So that's something that we're trying to get more, get more of our lives on there. But it's tough.
It's also not fun, and I'm sure it's not why you got into music in the first place. Of like, now I have to be a content creator, even if that's not my thing.
Totally.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what does success look and feel like in 2026? And how is that different from, let's say, maybe your goals 10 years ago?
Well, I mean, we our goal back in the day when we first started was to get to tour with band like with the Foo Fighters and stuff like that. So after we had done that, now our main goal is pretty much to consistently write cool rock music and to tour. Like,
Right.
no matter who it's with or if it's our own headlining tours, like now it's all about just keeping the music rolling.
I'm sure your younger self is proud of your adult life, at least a little bit.
Mhm.
What does the rest of 2026 look like for Radkey?
It's looking like touring and making music videos, and we want to actually even start writing the next record soon.
Yep. Get the
No
album released.
pressure. We'll stay tuned for much more from Radkey. Be sure to check out Bedroom Sand out July 14th. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your night.